my audio. Give me just one moment, please. It's an extra cup of coffee or energy today. Who? All right, let me see here. Checking my audio. Sounds good. Hello, everybody. How is everyone this morning? What's up, Shorty? So, I want to talk a little bit before we get started with these stat pulls about how this freaking retrograde, or I'm feeling like Mercury retrograde energy. I don't know if any of you guys are. And it might be just in lieu of the new moon and Gemini energy, but there seems to be, it just feels different. And I don't know if any of you have experienced that, but yesterday I had an experience where I'm seeing people's emotions are dysregulated. They're having like emotional outbursts. I mean, it's retainable, but it's just something that's happening. I also noticed like intuition, like if you're intuitive, your intuition's going to be more on point right now. I don't know. That's what I'm experiencing. I just feel like that energy reset is in full force and it's like purging out what was residual energy wise that was left. So, also noticed like people, like I noticed yesterday and today, like people are way far in the future and they're forgetting to be present in the moment. So, with that being said, welcome in everyone. Hey, Pisces Wisdom, how are you? Definitely got a pull for you. If you're watching, welcome to Taccion Triage Live. Step into my energy ER and ask your questions, and we'll get you an answer. These are quick questions, they're not really in depth. So, if you have a trying question that you need an answer to, come on in. Don't forget to check out my July 2026 full Taccioin triage reading, and it is the prescription you did not know you needed, the divine reset. I'm going to pull for you, Pisces. Welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you, soul brother. Pisces wisdom, please. I see some new energy here on the board that has to do with like really finding a sense of love within who you are as a person. It's definitely like growing here. You're growing yourself, you know, growing self-love. And I feel like you've definitely been in the energy where you're ready to step back into certain groups or something like that. Get a little more out here. I feel like you might be looking at a partnership, or there's a certain partnership that you're within right now. It's kind of moved really fast. Okay. I feel like you're working or growing something here. You're expanding something. You're very focused. Maybe this is something that you're selling, because I've got Taurus, the 11th house. So growing something, creating something to sell, and you're putting your whole heart into it. You know, so that seems to be your focus right now. Any other messages for Pisces wisdom, my soul brother? You're pulling some main male energy, meaning that you're really focused on growing whatever this is or bringing it to fruition. There's some sort of partnership or something here that's coming up in the energy, though. I'm seeing the number 15, the number 11, master communicator. Seeing 19 as well. So I feel like you might get some communication over somebody wanting to like co-create with you, someone wanting to partner with you, or you might be pulling in a partner. Okay. Anything else? I'm also getting like the right wing of mindful action. I'm getting a change in occupation. You're looking for a way to bring this energy to fruition and step out of the box. Okay. You're also looking at your home. I don't know if this is home improvement, something with sense of home, your inner world. or really bringing something from the inside out. I'm getting that as well. 11's coming up again. 11, 11, 15, and 19. I don't know if those are significant to you. So I don't really see, I just see you on the grind. Like I see you working on your stuff. You're creating something here, you know, because the sun card is fifth house, is talking about creation, making something, bringing something to fruition. And I feel like you're blessed by Jupiter right now. I don't know what that means to you, but like there's really this energy where it's expanding your heart out. Okay. Hey, Aurora. Or Ara, I'm so sorry. It's like this small. Just come in and ask your questions and I will get you an answer. Welcome to Taccion Triage Live. Again, like I said, don't forget to check out full July 2026. The prescription you didn't know you needed, the divine reset and divine rest. Glad to have you. Post those questions. It's an extra coffee morning. It really is. I'm so glad to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. I just heard the batteries are charging. Like somebody might have noticed like the batteries are going dead and everything. So if that's you, let me see what that message is for you if you're afraid to come forward. Because I'm having trouble clearing my throat. So somebody's like wanting to ask something, but they won't come forward for fear. The answer is you will make the right decision. Okay, you will make the right decision. Hello, Lily. How are you? Good morning. All right. A double shot of coffee definitely needed. It is like feeling that. Do you think Stefan and I will become closer? Okay, for Ara, sorry for saying your name inappropriately the first time. It's this big though, I apologize. For Ara, will Stefan and her become closer? I do see you guys getting closer. I feel like it's been difficult. I think there's a difference in perspective here. There needs to be like a difference in perspective. And I think that's what's really been like strifeful in this connection. It's almost like this person doesn't see couldn't see your side of the perspective or the story, but I do see you guys getting past that. And it comes because somebody speaks a truth that's really understandable in this. I think there is a lot of love here because I have the sun card underneath, which is a yes, which is positive energy. It also speaks about romance, love, you know, something that is definitely connected in the heart here. But I feel like there's some subconscious wounding here. And I think there was sort of this not seeing eye to eye or not understanding, and it was preventing expansion. I'm serious. It's a misunderstanding, and I know you just got in here, Ara, but I was speaking about how the Mercury energy feels different, and I feel like maybe you might have some predominant Mercury placements or something like that, or this person does, and it's kind of just been against the grain. It's probably because of that new moon, but I feel like it'll get worked out. I feel like you'll definitely talk because I do have Taurus here, and that's the sign of growth. This also speaks to me about Chiron potentially bringing up a wounding for your person here, which could be why there's been some issues. Everybody heals in their own pace, but again, like I said, there's some reasoning behind why. But I do feel like you guys will work it out, and I feel like you'll find a good temperance forward with this particular person. Okay, I'm getting a lot of 12th house energy, so I'm seeing 1212, so you might be seeing the numbers 1212 or 33. Okay. um Anything else? Concerns. I mean, I feel like this person, there's the 33 right there. I feel like this person has concerns, because they have some subconscious wounding. They're not really sure how to navigate it, but I do feel like they will figure this out. They will move forward, and you may play a big part in that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's your responsibility. It's almost like a wounding you both have. It could have to do with self-confidence or really feeling worthy to have something here. Both worthy. You're both worthy. You think he's shy, communication issues. That just means he takes it seriously. Yes, he has feelings for you, though. You both really have strong romantic feelings and energy towards each other. Both of you do. Is there anything else for our there's your 3. It has a potential here. I really feel like it does. I wouldn't give up on it just yet. But that's your free will. Remember, you guys, tarot is just a tool. You are the one that knows the most. This is just going to give you some clarity on what you already have felt, okay? The shy ones are worth it when you can get them to come out of their shell. But thank you for coming in. If you're watching, come forward, step into my energy ER, and we will answer your questions. This is Taccion Triage Live, where we triage your symptoms or we triage your questions. Don't forget to check out the July 2026, the prescription you didn't know you needed, the divine rest. Make sure you guys are resting. Come on in, ask your questions. Don't be afraid. Got a Scorpio energy who is really uncomfortable right now, trying to step out of their comfort zone when it comes to romance here, or creating something, or having the courage. And that doesn't sound like you, Scorpio. You feel like you haven't quite made a move yet. You're still kind of in the delineation process. I'm seeing the number 11, which is the master communicator, and 9. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. So if you're a Scorpio watching in the background and you're afraid to come forward, if there's someone you're romantically interested in, but you've kind of held back because you didn't want to come out yet with it, I feel like you will. Is there anything going on with Shorty today that we need to talk about? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Grab an extra cup of coffee. No, I'm kidding. It is one of those mornings. You're going to overcome some sort of a problem today, Shorty. Something within your sense of self, maybe something that you've been working on trying to transform for a while. There's some sort of truth that you get that allows you to be able to be at peace with something here, closing a cycle and overcoming whatever that was. Okay, I'm seeing the number 9, the number 21 for you. That's significant. You're healing. Sorry if you hear my babies in the background, they're gaming. Anything else for Shorty? You're letting something go, Shorty. You're letting something go. And I think this is something you've been working on for quite some time. Your truth is changing. It's transforming. That's the thing with truth, is it can be, and this is not to be disrespectful, but it can be a lie, right? Because our truth can change. You know what I mean? It can change with our perspective and experiences. Hope you've been well. I have. Just spending time with the babies, hanging out, living my best life. Trying to push out a little bit of consistency for you guys. If you're watching in the background, come forward. Ask your question. This is your opportunity. Shorty, FYI, I got a few obsidian rings and a couple of pendants at the moment just came to me. Obsidian. I love obsidian. I feel like there's a double meaning for somebody out there and you're confused. You don't know who I'm picking up on. There's a double meaning about something that you're feeling, that's deep within. And I think the true meaning of it is found within your sense of self. So you might be working on really understanding that emotion or understanding something within the subconscious here. Okay. I'm going to call you Lissa. Hi, Lissa. Yes, you can. Welcome in, honey. Wow. Wow. So you've really come through this energy and you're very much seeing a lot of mirroring happening to you, okay? Like externally from the internal. So this is very interesting. I feel like you've been really looking for your sense of worth. And you found that. You've been looking for what you need to do in this world, like your sense of service, your sense of purpose here. And I feel like you are accurate. Okay, you're accurate in following your heart right now because the sun is here. The sun rises and falls, right? No matter what. So you've got a good flow of energy. You went from static to signal, you know what I mean? Heart signal. Very good, very good. See, told you. Sense of service. I think that you are really, really leaning into what you're supposed to be doing here. That's what I'm getting. What you're supposed to be doing here. And I feel like you're getting like tons of affirmation from like God, creator, spirit guides. It's kind of beautiful. Look at you. You completed the past, you've let something go, and you're stepping into this beautiful new double 11, 11, 11. I'm seeing like a lot of future for you. Really bringing that future into your present and like combining the two. You're alchemizing. It's been divinely choreographed. Everything that's led up to this moment. I just seen the letter D, the letter A. Everything has choreographed up into this moment to help you understand something very clearly. And I feel like at times, it was difficult to have hope, but you do, and you did, and you found something. You found something as you overcome all these trials and tribulations, and something was able to be released fully. And you found something in that release as like, I'm seeing like, as the dust settled, as the fog settled, you found something. And it could even be intuitive here. It could be this very intuitive energy where you can see things that are happening, where it's strengthened your connection to the creator, your spirit guides. I think you've had some tough energy where you've had to move away from jobs, and it might have made you feel bad. But it's like you're multifaceted and you're a multitude, and I'm feeling like you're feeling that. I'm getting the letter D again, A, and I'm seeing 21. There's a message from somebody with the letter D. Okay. You're going to get some sort of, you've been praying for something here too, and you're going to get some sort of like financial um improvement because you found a sense of worth. And it's like maybe for a while you felt like, okay, I found my worth, but like your bank account was kind of, not really increasing but not going down. And I feel like it's sort of like the balance of the energy. So D, I don't know who D is to you. Again, I'm seeing 21 and 7. D is saying that you're going to get some sort of an unexpected income because you've really worked hard to overcome something. You've let something go. You've released something, creating that space. Anything else? Okay. I don't know why these aren't. I feel like there's a delay in the message though, because that's part of it. Anytime, anything that happens, it's not by happenstance. You know what I mean? Good morning, Jano. Hello. Oh no. Continue this path that you're on. I feel like even though it's scary, Temperance card is popping out, it's a blessed future here. And while you may have had to overcome some stuff, got Cancer energy here, it could be, fourth house, home, inner stuff. You've really found your worth. And I feel like you're being guided to continue this path and you're getting higher understanding. You're getting those messages. Trust the messages that you're getting from Creator, from your guides. Trust them because they're leading you on this path to restore this hope even more than you realize it could be, and to like step you into the path of your future. So for me as an energy reader, I feel like you're on the right path. It's a lot of fire energy, but there is air mixed in there. You know what I mean? It's an intelligent movement, right? And it's interpreting what is being given to you. All right. But you cleared something out that's really helped you be able to channel things, to be able to grasp those messages. And I think they're coming in like pretty quickly after you ask for confirmation. But that's what I'm getting for you. It's been difficult, and you have had to temper yourself from some people, places, and things, right? Uranus is significant for you too. Sorry for it being so lengthy. If it is a good reading or there's something that could be confusing, I will clarify. I know these are quick readings, but I'm not going to leave somebody hanging like that where they don't understand or they need a piece of the message. So just be patient as I process through. If you don't care, I'm so sorry about that though. But Uranus is important for you because it's coming in like a bolt of lightning and it's hitting a certain place with concentrated energy. So it's asking you to be able to concentrate your energy and check and direct that in one way. And that's exactly what you're doing. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. I tried to be as clear as possible so that it wasn't, I'm trusting that you will get the messages that you guys need, and what you don't, you won't. Okay. So hopefully that helped you, honey. Thank you for coming in. It's nice to have you. Lisa. You've been working on spiritual intuition. Well, it's definitely here full force because I had subconscious, I had the moon card. There's something with the D and the A. I will say that. It's significant. Learning how to connect with my abilities. Absolutely. Keep doing that because they're going to strengthen and strengthen and strengthen. You're on the right path. The path to what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Your sense of service to the world. Contribution. I love it. You're having leg pain. Oh, I'm sorry. Alyssa. My kid's father and kid's last name is D. My daughter's initials are AD. Awesome. Awesome. I don't always know it's for you. I just channel it. But yeah, there's something specific with that. There's some sort of positivity there, like expansion. I don't know if maybe there's been a concern. I don't want to get like too in depth because I know, but there's something with like schooling or like what we want to be um or like location. I hear. If you're watching, step in. This is your chance to have access. I will look at your energy. You can ask a question that you have confusion about, that you need clarity to. Don't forget to check out my July 2026, the prescription you didn't know you needed, the divine rest. You might find something in there useful. Okay. I also read for Leos. My Leo's holding it down. Leo placements, I read for Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius. That's who won the vote. We will revisit that at some point, but right now that's our flow. That's our flow. Oops. Let me make sure my audio is good because one of my mods. That's good. One of my mods just tried to call me. Come on in, guys. Come on in. All right, let me see. For somebody in the background that is not coming forward for whatever reason, what's a message for them? What's a message for them? It's time to start a new path. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. For some of you, it has to do with a job and you're scared to move or take that chance, but I feel like you should here. The Prodigy talks about, you know, taking that leap of faith with full wisdom of your past experiences, your past wisdom, and being smarter and wiser as you proceed forward. Okay. There's also this energy coming forward for whoever this is out there. About the laws of rhythm. Okay. There's a rhythm and cycle to things here. And you have to create a movement in order for it to give, right? Cause and effect. All right. I heard I am spiritually inclined. I harness all elements. Okay. So somebody out there, I don't know who that's for, but that's for you. I'm also seeing the number 5, 7, and 10. And for you. You'll know if it's for you. Speaking of Aquarius, I know I haven't seen her. I don't know. I haven't seen her for a while. She's just living in her relationship, doing her duties. I'm kidding. She's just loving her partner, actually living her life. Which is what I want for all of you. I want you to be happy and healthy and prosperous. This is what we want here. Come on in, guys. It's your chance. You guys don't come in, I'm gonna go. I'm being very mindful about my energy, so ask me some questions. This is your opportunity, guys. It's your opportunity. Someone's needing clarity about some sort of truth here. Or someone's afraid to speak a truth. They're afraid to speak up. They've done something that they're not proud of, and they've definitely been in their head about it. I think they've had a change in heart. They're seeing things differently. This is for one of you out there. I'm seeing the number 8, which is a karmic cycle, or it can be our deep desires. It can be the depth of who we are. It can be um, death, sex, rebirth. Somebody's wanting to resurrect a relationship out there, but they know they done wrong, or they know that, I mean, who's perfect? You know what I'm saying? Who's perfect? They want to resurrect a relationship, or they want to come forward with the truth, maybe like an apology here for something that happened that they're feeling really bad about here. I've got Uranus, I've got Gemini, I've got Sag here. So those are the people involved. You know, those are just energies though, but someone's really in their head about it. They want to change a cycle. Okay. Someone's tempered their energy against someone. Someone's pulled back their energy and they're really feeling that absence. They feel like they can't approach this person or can't come forward. Maybe they made a shitty decision. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just reading the energy. Come forward. Ask your questions. Make sure you can still hear me. Yeah. The audio is still good. When you guys stop posting up questions, I'm like, all right, guys. You got to come in and ask questions so I know there's a need for this, okay? If I'm not getting any questions, then you guys don't need it. I'm kidding. I'm trying to be more available to you so you can get those questions answered. Hey, how are you, Irma? What is your future with, we're going to say E. Hey, Red Rose, what's up? It's good to see you, baby. Glad to see you guys. I haven't seen you guys forever. I feel like there's going to be a deep conversation here when it comes to like how you guys are feeling. I feel like there is going to be a deep conversation on what you thought was going to be when it comes to like relationships, partnership. Because I got the 7th house, the 4th house here. You have this perspective of what it was going to be like. And again, remember, I said I felt a little bit of Mercury energy. Okay. And it was kind of distorted and disrupted right now. I'm not sure what that is, but I do feel like there will be a new start between the two of you, but it's like there has to be a laying to rest fully of what happened here in the past. I don't know what I'm being brought to when it comes to like home, house. I'm not sure what is happening there, but there's something there that needs to be really like talked about deeply, that needs to be like worked through. It needs to be either laid to rest here. I'm so glad to see you guys. How you been, Red Rose? Sorry, I'm excited to see you. I will tell you, I think that there will be this conversation about why it did not go towards the future. There's a lot of anger here. No judgment. There's a lot of anger here, and it seems like every time we go to talk with Mercury, it's like it becomes overly emotional, or it becomes to the point where really nothing gets like solved, which is very confusing and very painful. So then somebody decides, I'm not gonna even come forward. I'm not gonna talk about this because there's no point in talking about this, because you know, every time we do, it ends up in this emotional thing and we can't get anything accomplished. Okay. So I got Mercury in the 4th with Cancer energy here. And this person feels like there can be a bit of like anger in the articulation towards them, or there can be some like animosity towards them, like just a lack of being able to forgive them. So I don't know what they did here. What did they do? So they basically walked out on a solid relationship that you wanted here. You guys had plans to build life together. You had plans to get married and stuff. And this person just like flipped the script. And you're like, what's going on? Like, why all of a sudden is this going on? And this person's not understanding the anger is coming from a place of you were promised a relationship with marriage and like this significant like life together. And this person just duped out is what you're feeling like. But the truth is, this person feels like they can't communicate to you, so they just don't. They feel like they can't communicate to you because when they do, it becomes very emotional. So do you have any, please advise? They know that there can't be a future like this if there's not a meeting in the middle, being able to communicate. And so this person's just made a decision to not come forward and speak right now. What can Irma do? You're not going to like this answer. You're not going to like this answer at all. You're going to have to speak your truth and you're going to have to like let it go. You got to find a way. See, this is the problem. Something happened in this relationship and I'm not discounting that. I don't know, but there comes a point where we can either hold on to the pain or we can speak our truth and release it, because that pain starts to become almost like poison. Okay, it'll poison the relationship further. It'll poison you. It'll poison the other person. And when it starts to become, when emotions start to become poison, that's when this masculine energy decided, nope, I'm not doing it. Okay. When, and also there's this they're bringing up to me, like when you're dealing with someone who is emotional or intellectual, you can't speak to them in emotional tone. They don't understand that. Like if they're intellectual, you got to level with that person and speak to them in an intellectual way. So there has to be less emotions involved. And I'm not saying change who you are. Like you are who you are, and that might be some of what's going on too. You speak more emotional and this person is more logical. Because they're telling me right there, like there's a collision between logical and emotional. And this person feels like they can't get through to you. But you need to speak your truth to this person, say what you need to say, and then find a way to like heal. Now, sometimes things happen in relationships. This is real life shit. Nothing's perfect. Things happen in relationships where you really are just not able to get past that. And that's completely okay. You're the only one that can determine that. But if you can't get over this, whatever this person did to you, if you can't get over it, then it's over anyway. You know what I mean? So only you are the one that can determine, hey, what this person did was a boundary that cannot be crossed. Because I feel like this person actually like crossed one of your truths. They crossed one of your boundaries. They crossed one of your beliefs that it shouldn't have happened. And that's why there's such a strong emotional reaction. You know what I mean? So I'm getting advice to tell you, like, speak your truth and leave it alone, work on healing it and see what happens here, because nothing's going to progress forward in this manner. Nothing's going to go forward, in this manner. This person's made a decision to sort of stay to their self, because every time they try to speak to you, it becomes this emotional battle that they just aren't equipped to fight. They want you to speak to them with ration, with logic. They want to talk it through, but they know that that's impossible to do. There's a defeat energy with this person. They're like, I can't. They're like, they just don't. What I'm getting is they just don't understand that their emotions are the reason why we cannot move towards the future. They become overly emotional. Okay. It depends on you. You said, do you you do not see any future. It depends on you. What I said, if you can find a way to forgive it, whatever this was, I'm not telling you to do that or not to do that. That is not my place. I'm just reading the energy. I don't judge you. You do what's best for you. Remember, tarot is just, it's just a card that can give you some affirmation of something you already feel. Okay. But they're telling me that it's dissolving anyway, because there is this energy where you are so emotionally fueled by it that there can be no conversation for solution. So you're the one that will determine that. But right now, no, because of the emotional turbulence. Okay. And I'm not saying you don't have a right, honey. I'm not saying you don't have a right. I'm not judging you. You might be completely justified in how you feel here, because I feel like it's more of like a belief thing. This person broke like a moral code for you. What should you tell them? You need to speak your truth, is what the cards are saying. So, like, if you feel like really hurt, then you do need to speak that truth, and you need to speak it to this person one time, and then you need to let it go. You got to find a way to heal from it. You got to find a way to transcend from it, to move past it, because it's actually hurting you. That's the problem in the energy that I'm picking up. And my goal here is to help you, because you're the one in front of me. Um, and this has been really hard for you. It's been difficult. And sometimes, we have to accept the apology that we're not going to get. And I'm not saying this person won't apologize to you, because there very well could be that if you guys are able to come to an understanding with each other. But it's very emotionally turbulent, and this person's afraid of that. This person feels like there is no movement forward if you can't speak to them. I don't know if they've said that to you, like you just get so emotional or something like that, but like, or like I try to talk to you and you're just not understanding. I don't know. That future depends on you. And what you should tell him is you should speak your truth, and then, you know, let it go and see what happens. And remember, silence is an answer. I'm not trying to be mean, but silence is an answer. Sometimes when you say something, people have to sit with that for a minute. Yeah, but like if it's an extended silence, then this person has made their judgment call on the fact that if they cannot speak to you, there is no future. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that won't change. Energy changes. I don't think that it's a fact that he doesn't love you. I think you guys both loved each other very much. I just think this person, and I've got the sun card here, this person loves you. I just feel like this person, you guys are just so different. And this person doesn't know how to get through to you or how to get you to understand. You're so emotionally, like, and I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. Please don't. You're just so emotional. Like, you're very driven by emotion, like when you respond, or it's just so supercharged with emotion that this person's like, I need to talk to the rational side of you. You know what I mean? And that's not your fault. You can't change who you are. Like, people are like, oh, you need to be this way. No, do not change who you can't change who you are, honey. All right. It might just be a miscommunication or a misunderstanding between the two of you. You might not be right for each other because you're very emotionally intelligent. This person's more logical intelligent, you know? That's the marriage card. I just feel like he feels like you are very emotional. That's all I can tell you. Every time he's tried to speak to you, it's been difficult because, and I know this is not what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you the truth because that's what I do. And I know that makes me not well liked, but I cannot sit here and tell you a fucking lie. Okay? He feels like you're overly emotional. That means that
you get upset easily, you're fragile energetically, like he can't say the thing. And sometimes when people are very frustrated and they're very logical and they're dealing with someone very emotional, okay, two different types of learning, two different types of communication, two different types of understanding, they will sometimes avoid that person rather than saying the harsh thing because they know that it's going to hurt that person's feelings. So right there in that action, him avoiding saying the thing to you lets me know that he does care about you. Okay, he cares whether it's going to hurt your feelings or not. You know, I'm going to tell you this. If you give somebody an opportunity and you've given them a fair chance, then and they still haven't created action, I say move forward, because that's what I'm trying to tell you about the poison. I'm trying to be careful how I word this because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I want to relay the truth to you. Okay. And this gets me not liked in the communities because I'm honest, and that's not liked. People want you to tell them the feel good shit. But I'm here to tell you that if you've been waiting and there has been no action, then this person is not worthy of you. They will never understand you and what you need, because you need emotional attachment, emotional connection. This person is very logical. They can't give you what you seek right now and what you need. And that's really the bigger truth of this. You have to see that your right to have someone love you and connect to you emotionally, it's not a want, it's a need. And it's something that must be prioritized for you. So you have to find a partner who also holds this as a value, who holds this as their prime focus, to connect emotionally, to connect on an emotional level, because that person's going to speak your language. Okay, they're going to speak that emotional tone, that emotional intelligence. That's what you need. Um, we can wait and give them appropriate time, but you know when it's been too long. You know when you've given and you've tried and it's not working, and you're worth more than that. Some man would be so lucky to have you. Do you realize, like, you're doing the world a disservice by holding on to this one guy who is not, and I get it, I know you love him, I get it, and I know he has feelings for you, but you will meet somebody, if you just would free yourself, you will meet somebody that would absolutely adore you. They would speak the same language, the love language would be the same, and it would be easy. um you are worth it, and you are worth more than you know, and you deserve to have your needs met. And you need somebody who's emotional. You want somebody who is loving, who is emotional, who is not just, you don't want to sit and talk about superficial things. I'm not saying that you won't. I'm just saying you want somebody who you can feel that they love you. That's what you want. And this person may not give you closure. And this is where it gets hectic. And the energy. If someone is intellectual and you're emotional and they know that, if they did have any feelings for you, and I'm not talking like to hang on that by whim, they won't come forward and say anything because they know it's going to freaking destroy you. Okay, they're the way they won't. So you're going to have to accept the apology that you never got, and you're going to have to, because you spoke your piece already, you said. You can send a final message saying, I'm done. I just wanted closure, but you wouldn't give me that. And this hurt me. You can, you're never wrong for speaking your truth, you guys. None of you are wrong for that. But remember, that truth can change with perspective, but you're never wrong. And if someone has overstepped a morality for you, that is not something to be taken lightly. Okay. It's not something to be taken lightly. Um, I feel like what you want and what this person wants is two different things. You want to be married, you want to be in a relationship, and this person is getting out of a marriage. They don't want to be in the world that you want to be in. Okay. So you need to find someone, and I think you need to heal for a while because you need to see your worth and you need to see yourself because you need to know what you need and what you want. And that's two different things. There's certain things that you can't negotiate because you need them. As a being, you got to have them. Um, but yeah, it's just so, you guys are so different, and there's nothing wrong with that. I believe that difference creates um evolution. But here's the thing, it's like if you're so different that there isn't a bridge between, there is no future. You know what I mean? I know you did. I know you did. And you deserve that. Do you understand that you deserve that? You deserve someone to be present, to be, you know what you're looking for. And I don't promote like anyone else being your savior. You're always going to be your savior. You know what I'm saying? Like in relationships and stuff like that. But you want someone to help you feel safe, to feel like home. That's what you're looking for, honey. To get deep with you. You're looking for a sense of home. Okay? And I'm sorry, but he's more of an apartment and you're looking for a home. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's more of an apartment. It's got like the basic needs, but it's not the same as having a home. Does that make sense? I am not discounting that you have every right to feel the way you do. I don't want you to take it as it's your fault. This person's just in a different phase in their life than you are. What's up, newbie? I don't think so fully. I think that could be some of it, but intuitively, I feel like, yeah, some of it is that, but I feel like it's because he's not happy because they know that you guys are so different. You see what I'm saying? They know that he's very intellectual and like they can see the strife, they can see the misunderstandings that are happening, you know what I mean? And plus I feel like this person is requesting freedom, and when you're talking about this person's perspective, and then I'm going to let this go, but this person believes that marriage is a prison. And you don't believe that, but this is their belief system. And that's what I said. Sometimes your truth can be a lie. You know what I mean? In the same aspect. This person believes because of a bad marriage that marriage is a prison, and it's not. But to this person, it is. So when you are coming at this person and you're wanting marriage and a home and stuff like that, this person sees you as someone who is not in alignment with what it is that they are looking for. The truth is, if somebody prioritizes you naturally, then you're meant to be together. If they don't, because if you love somebody, you naturally take you take them as like, you don't want to hurt them. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying here, but you take like what they want, what their desires, their hopes, their wishes, it becomes with you because you don't want to do anything to hurt that person because it then hurts you. So there is your sort of your proof that you're looking for. And sometimes no response is a response. I'm glad to see you too, newbie. I'm going to move on from that. I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully that helped. I tried to help you, but I know I can't fix it. You know what I mean? Believe me, I wish I could because I would, but I can't. I'm just trying to help you see that you're worth so much more. This person don't even deserve you. You're such a sweet soul. You know that. I mean, you really are a sweet person. You're kind and you deserve the world. You really do. I just hope you see what I feel in you. Hey, Tandem, how are you? When can I get the job? When can Tandem get the job? If you're watching, step into my energy ER and we'll take a look. feel like you applied for a job like in May or April, and I feel like I was talking about, like, your bank account isn't growing. But I will tell you what you did find is self-worth. But I do feel like that's going to shift and change. Virgo, house of 6. August. You chose yourself, and you also chose doing something that was a bit different from the way that you thought it was going to be, right? And you had to really step outside of your comfort zone for that. And I feel like it's paying off, or it will pay off here in August. Okay. This is really pretty energy though. This is really beautiful energy. I like it. Because you're literally growing from the inside, and you know what sucks so bad, and I'm not, it's like when people see all this growth outside, they're like, oh wow, like look at all this growth, but sometimes it can be stagnant ass growth, and you are not stagnant ass growth. When you grow, you grow, you grow. Okay, girl, you grow. So don't feel like discouraged because you're not seeing that outer, because let me tell you something, you have grown inside, and it's just a matter of time, specifically August, when you start to see that grow on the outside. This growth on the inside that then reflects to the outside is so much stronger than anything else. Okay. Um, but I feel like you definitely are going to be doing something much different than you had anticipated. It'll be in August, but it could happen anytime before now until then. Okay. You're good. It can happen anytime. Energy is just sort of like there. I'm trying to think here. I'm getting the letter L. I don't know what that means to you. And 4. So that's stability. 4 is stability. And it's house 6. So that's your day-to-day, that's jobs, things like that. I feel like you interviewed quite a while back, and you're like, what is going on? Why is it taking so long? But it's coming, honey. It's coming. It's coming. Just hold on. It's coming. But you're like, I need it now. And I get that. I feel that energy. I need it now. Do not overanalyze yourself. Do not over, you know what? I am feeling like you're going through, like, did I say the right things in the interview? Yes, you said the right things. Did I put my best foot forward? Yes, you did. You was perfect. You executed that interview flawlessly. So please do not pick yourself apart. You're amazing. You're amazing. Um, you did good in your interviews. You really made an impression. They remember you, and your name is coming up, okay? I'm seeing L, A, R. Those are the letters that are coming up. But they're talking about you. It's not like you interviewed and they just forgot. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking about you. Um, and I feel like Uranus is going to hit, like, your worth house here, or your growth house, because I've got Taurus with the 4th, and it's like all of this, you know how like a seed in the ground, it's like sprouting and about to burst through the top of the soil, and it's like you can't see that seed, what's happening under the ground. I mean, you can, but you know what I'm saying, like you can't see that seed and all of these changes and transformations and metamorphosis that's happened under the ground, but you see when that green pops out, don't you? You see that. You see that. And it's like you're in that phase where that first sprig, I don't know if that's the right word, but like that first sprig is about to come up out of there. Okay. And boy, are you going to grow a tree. Okay. With some big roots. All right. Just be patient. Just be patient. But it's coming. It's coming. Anytime from now till August. And I think the worst thing for you is to step out of that comfort zone. It was so hard. You're like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do about my money? Okay. Any other messages, please, for tandem? It's good to see you, by the way.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so I'm kind of worried about, like, I'm not worried, but like, I'm feeling like you're worried about taxes or something with like a house, or taxes with something here. And like, you really need to make a move, and kind of, you're kind of in an energy where something like some sort of debt is due, and it's like you're really stressing and worrying about it, which is kind of adding to this energy, okay? That the change is coming. And I feel like you will be getting a message back that you were chosen. The change is coming. You'll get a message that you're chosen, is what I'm feeling. So I know you're worried about paying the taxes, but just trust God, because I feel like it's coming. Meanwhile, here, you're just like, you know what really sucks in this energy? I'm channeling this. It's like some of the jobs you interviewed for, you're way overqualified, and they haven't called you back, and you're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, am I right? Like, by feeling that, like, you are so much more. It's something that you, some of these jobs, it's like some of these jobs are things that you could do with like one hand tied behind your back. Okay. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, and you're kind of like, man, like, what is going on? Like, why are they not calling back? I am overqualified for this job, but they're gonna, you are being talked about in with people. There's people talking about you that has interviewed you, that says that you will be a great fit for the day to day. I am literally hearing the conversation. Again, I'm here at L or 19th. I'm seeing mirroring 3223. You are going to get this job. You are going to get this job. You are going to get this job. And you're going to come back and tell me you're going to get this job, because you're overqualified. You're overqualified for this job. Okay? Overqualified for this job. But you will be getting that message. You will be getting this message. I know it looks bad right now, but I'm telling you, you're going to get this job. And it's frustrating because it's like just tapping your energy. And I hate to smile because I know you're going to get the job, but it's just like, it's taken so long. Like, uncannily long. You're like, what the hell? And I know it's hard to even believe me right now, because I'm like feeling your energy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, people. This woman has waited long enough. Long enough. You know what I mean? So overqualified. You know you're overqualified. You know you're overqualified. You know you're going to get this job. Hey, Ira. How you doing? What I need to know of importance. Thanks. Okay. Go, newbie. This one's for you. What I need to know of importance. For newbie. So I feel like you are realizing that something isn't going to be a part of your future here. What you need to know of importance, you have really dealt with something and you have come to a finality with it and you've let it go. Okay. Um, you have really released something. And I feel like you're getting to a point here where you're really wanting to find a sense of happiness and fun, and you're starting to integrate it into the day to day. And I think that's what you're prioritizing for the future. But you're really in this energy of being more present. Okay, being more present in the energy. All right. So we're going to start speeding up these readings a little bit here, but being more present in the energy and having presence, because it's truly your presence that changes the trajectory of your future. And I think you're realizing that. Any other messages for newbie, my newbie soul fam? Big changes, okay? Big changes for you. I'm seeing the number 9. I'm getting the letter U and S, us. I didn't realize that's what it was. And you've let go of some sort of despair where somebody's taken something from you. You've just let it go. You don't want to carry it into your future anymore. Definitely closing the past and moving into the future here. Okay. Okay. What was your question, Red Rose? I'm sorry, Annie. I'm so sorry. Glad to see you. What's up, Divine Soul? What was your question, Red Rose? I'm sorry. They go by so fast, you can't help it. What's up in my love life? Okay, Red Rose, this is for you. What's up in Red Rose's love life? Sorry about that. It's been quiet in your love life right now. I feel like Dissolver comes out. I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing and just sort of like um processing, okay? But I do feel like romance is on the rise for you. I've got Leo here. I've got Mars that's infiltrating your energy, pushing you towards initiation after a dissolution, and I see a connection coming here. It's been about really like looking at what it is that you fantasize about, what it is that you want in a connection. I feel like you're going to get a really nice connection and romance here, love life. Like there's something here that's changing for you. I'm seeing 26, like I said. Something's initiated, something is moving forward in your love life. And I feel like it's kind of been quiet though, right? It's been in a resting period. It's been um yeah, it's I can hear it. The audio is fine. The audio is good. It's on you, Red Rose. Um, but there's something here that's coming in love that's very fortunate for you. Okay. And that's what I see for you. So, what's coming in your love life? Fortune, connection, after a period of stagnancy or like rest. Let's not call it stagnancy, let's call it a rest. Okay. I think you was trying to figure out what it is that you truly wanted in a relationship here. Okay. But I see that initiation, something's changing. Divine Soul, what question do you have today? Soul fam. Newbie, I missed you. By the way, ma'am. I'm just kidding. I love you. Yes, you may. All right, for Divine Soul 222, can I know the current feelings of my person? No contact. Will we be together? Maybe me too. I was like, ma'am, I love you. Getting all sassy on you. Okay. We're doing this here. Divine Soul. I feel like as of right now in the energy, it's a no. Because I'm getting the Fool in reverse and I'm getting like the Dissolver in my deck. That doesn't mean that it's a permanent no, because there is something here in the future that looks like a yes, okay? But present energy, it's looking like this person is going, or you, it could be you, or you're going through this massive transformation of like legacy of like who you are, what we call you, what you do here, like, and you need to be in the energy where you're putting your whole heart into that. And so things right now in your life feel like it could be really good on the 10th house energy, meaning like expansion, growth, because it's not stagnant growth, it's very much rooted growth, okay? Because we have um Pluto here. But I feel like Pluto is really working in your energy to like release the old future, the old path, because it doesn't align with your future. And you're in this rebuilding phase, this rooted growth phase, and that seems to be what it is in your energy right now. So like you're leaning into life purpose and path and like your future. But it could be this person's energy. You're gonna have to take, flip it if that's what's needed. But right now, this person, I feel like, is having a lot of subconscious issues. Like they're trying to let go of a version of themselves that was like the old person, the old identity, whoever they needed to be in order to survive a situation. They're trying to make their self this person of high honor and valor and just going on this journey right now, trying to free themselves from this old title, this old perspective, this old version of themselves. That's what it looks like to me. I'm seeing the word DISS, dis, but any of those letters can have pertinence for you. Does he miss? Yes, he misses you. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But he knows he didn't do everything right. I feel like he didn't feel like he was completely ready for you. I'm not trying to like say anything bad or anything, but I still feel like this person felt like they were ready because you have the Sun and the Ace of Cups with the freaking Seven of Swords. So like this person just wasn't ready for you. They are trying to level up though, I feel like. Okay. You can see through things and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like people they can't lead you astray. Um they can't play with you like that because you see it. You see. So, but I feel like the potential is here. They miss you, you know. They would like to get their shit wholeheartedly together, but healing's a journey. I mean, I don't presently no. Future, yes. When is this future? When will this future occur? Can you give me an estimation, please? It's based upon this decision, basically. When this person sees the difference between the wrong version of their self and the right version of their self. And I feel like I'm seeing P. 11. So he needs to have this understanding, okay, of wrong and right and karma, and being able to make decisions that are based upon the right thing to do here. And I feel like this person lacks that exquisite balance that's necessary. Okay. um the impartial judgment, and seeing things for what they are too, right? Like reality, like a reality check. So you're asking me like timing. It's going to be when this person gets a damn reality check. I feel like the reason that they're saying no is because they are kind of in this Seven of Swords energy, and they're still trying to actively work on things. But you got to think they're kind of stuck here. We're seeing a future of them journeying and actually becoming a person of high honor. And that healing process is very personalized to everybody, right? Presently, and no. When, like, timing wise, literally, I'm getting told when this person understands fairness, impartialness, and the difference between right and wrong, this person's potential is great. I mean, I can see why. There's some just gluttony. Yeah. Like, they like what they like. Okay. They like what they like. He's selfish. I just said gluttony. Um, I really think that this person, though, is going to really find the vibration of their heart. And I think that that definitely is going to happen. Okay. It's just hard to say when. It's going to be when this person sees reality. I don't know what that is. That'll be up to this person. This person can say mean things sometimes. I know that. But they're meaner to their self. I know it doesn't seem that way because they tend to be gluttonous, but they like what they like. It's just harder for them to make a change. I don't know why, but it's harder for them to make a change. But when they do, it's very much changed. Okay, but they do love you. You know this. They don't. This person doesn't deal with things, people, places, and things that they don't love. You know what I mean? Like, you need to know that. You know this. You know you're absolutely superb. And you see the potential there, the Sun with the Ace of Cups, but you also see the Seven of Swords, right? But it'll change. It'll change. Meanwhile, self-love, you, and if something else comes along better, I'm just kidding. You deserve the world, honey. I do see where you've really worked on your sense of self, something coming in. You're going to get propositioned for a relationship. I think you're focused on this one, but this is outside of that. It's something different. Don't say I didn't tell you. I see Libra and Aquarius, Aries energy. Yeah, I think I did get you, Jano, earlier, unless you asked another question. Let me see. Any advice? What I need to know? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. It was like in the beginning. When will I sell my apartment? This deck is done for the day. It says nope. Okay, tapped into your energy here. There'll be some negotiations, some hardcore negotiations. Um, yes, divine. Yes, divine soul. I'm just the messenger. But for the apartment here for Era, I feel like there'll be some negotiations that's going to be happening, and that's what I'm getting. Like, there's going to be negotiations, and then when you're going to look at another place to live that's in a different location. Okay, so like I feel like there's negotiations in the work, but Mercury is funny right now. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but um Mercury's funny right now. So like I feel like there could be like a just kidding, but then they might come back and be like, well, we thought about it and we're gonna make an offer. I see it happening soon. Like soon. Um you're looking at another place or you're looking at something else. Are you like I feel multiple living spaces. And it's like you're in a network. Are you a realtor or something? Because we got Gemini here, that's the networker, talking a lot about um, flipping a profit, change. Concern. Ooh, you're concerned about. What do you feel like you got a property that you can't get out from under is what it is, but there's value in the property itself. The property is actually really nice. It has some really nice, fancy amenities in it. I don't know what that means to you, but the right person's going to come along for this. It's going to take a specific type of person because they're going to see the actual value in whatever it is that this amenity is or whatever it is. When you say when, I'm getting Leo, so I'm seeing August is like the big thing for you. But I also have Gemini here, so it could be any time from now till August. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I was just for an investment buyer, just retreated. Oh no. No, it was my apartment, which I bought long back. Oh, okay. It's a nice apartment. It's nice, because we got Leo here and there's like it's spacious. I feel like it's a nice apartment, right? Maybe it's an open concept or something like that because we have the ninth here. I moved on from the place. Now I'm stuck with it. You're not going to be stuck with it. You're not. It's going to sell. You're not going to be stuck with it and you need the money. Okay, there's the concern. I feel like anywhere from now until August, it's going to sell. For some reason, somebody who's looking to relocate to your area, and that's going to be the specific person that's going to like make the offer. But I feel like somebody that has recently like put in an offer on the house or like and then like pulled back from it, I feel like they're going to come forward again and you may decide that you don't want to deal with that person because they're not dependable. I kind of feel like someone detaching from like an offer actually cost you a sale. Okay, at one point, these people, you know what I mean? They feel like it's too much money, but it's not. You're asking a fair price for it. I feel like it's very fair. I'm getting the number 33 for you, so lots of freaking threes. 33, 33, 333. Now I'm seeing 555. So I feel like it's going to be soon. Okay. Lower than marked price and they still think it's overpriced. Are you freaking kidding me? I told you it is a fair price.
It's not fair for you, but fair for them.
I'm just saying, like, you don't touch anything because, like, you're already got it lower because you're trying to get out from underneath of it. Somebody cost you a deal because they had made an offer and then backed out or something. Like, it cost you some sort of like contract. And I feel like it's coming back around. These people could potentially come forward once again, so just be aware of that. Um, but I feel like there's someone from out of town who's relocating. It even could be a Leo. It could be relocating for like creativity, something creative, something like acting, or there's just a creative flow to this person's energy. And I think that this will be your person that's going to end up putting in an offer for this apartment because they see the potential in it. And that is it, guys. I've been on here for 86 minutes. I'm going to go spend time with my babies. If I missed you in this one, please check out the next live Taccion Triage. And if you haven't already, check out the July 2026, the prescription you didn't know you needed, the Divine Reset. There might be something useful in that. And as always, we're pushing out channelings, so you can go into that playlist. And we push out personalized zodiacs for Leo, those are my ride or dies, Aquarius, Gemini, and Sagittarius. And to all of my mods that showed up today, thank you guys. I love you so much. To all of you that I haven't seen in forever, I love you guys. It's so good to see you. And if you're watching in the background, come forward with questions answered. I'm doing this for you as an act of love. So I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And until next time, stay in your tachyon mind. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.